All right, Shalom. First, I'd start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shema Shai, by Shema Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing truth and sincerity. This is a couple points out of Codex Magica. As you can see by text Mars, secret signs, mysterious symbols, and hidden codes of the Illuminati. And yeah, this book is a good book. But I'm on page 40. It says invocation, which means to summon or call upon. It says, and this is said at the top, secret signs and mysterious symbols, hidden codes, and Illuminati to tell you their secrets and what they'll be doing and whatnot. So it says that demon. It says invocation. It says that demon principalities are invoked in the rendering. Let me see. Of Masonic signs and other magical operations by the elite is a clear indication that these men are involved in witchcraft, right? And it's been coming out a whole lot lately that witchcraft is accepted in America. These Masonic signs are something they have. Those summon spirits, you know. It is not believed that the universe is some neutral machine operating in non-theological, pure, mechanical manner. Rather, there are believed to exist certain otherworldly spiritual hierarchies, entities that aid the elitists in creating a powerful effect upon the world. Right now, all that is being ran by Yahweh by Shema Shai. 1 second, because I want to break this down. So he's just basically saying there's a rank in heaven, just like how it's a rank on earth with how the Lord got everything set up. This is Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? And that's talking about Yahweh. The Lord is the Father of spirits. The Lord created everybody's spirit. The people, the angels, those are his spirits, man. And they're all being controlled by him. This is Job chapter 2, verse 1. Even Satan, because Satan is running the left-hand side for the Lord. It says, again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth the Most High, and escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. So the Lord controls all of that. And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thine hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. So Satan works for Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. There's an order in heaven. Satan didn't get cast down, and now he's running down here, and pretty soon him and God gonna fight. And All that's all make believe, man. Verse 7, so went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils. Right, and those be demons, when you get sick and stuff like that, those be demons that come upon you, man. And it's all being ran by the Lord through the left side. From the sole of his foot unto his crown. Right, so I'm going to just jump to something else. First Kings chapter 22, verse 19, it says, and he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting upon his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. Right, so the Lord controlled the angels on the right hand and the left side, man. And the Lord said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said unto his on this manner, and another said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Now therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee. But Zedekiah the son of Kenana went near and smote Micaiah on the cheek, and said, Micaiah on the cheek, and said, which way went the Spirit of the Lord from me to speak unto thee? And Micaiah said, behold, thou shalt see in that day when thou shalt go into an inner chamber to hide thyself. And the king of Israel said, take Micaiah and carry him back unto Ammon the governor of the city, and to Joash the king's son, and say, thus said the king, put this fellow in the prison, and feed him with bread of affliction and with water of affliction until I come in peace. Right, man. And so basically, the more the story is, the Lord controls the right and he controls the left, man. There is an order in heaven, just like how the Lord got the order on earth. Ain't nobody gonna buck up against that order. Ain't gonna be no fighting against the Lord. None of that, man. This Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right, so the Lord created spirits for vengeance, which the prime example is Ahab eventually getting slain. A lot of these jakes getting killed because the Lord putting death angels on them. The Lord, the one who's sanctioning hits. Satan not just running this world. These Edomite devils, which are the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, they not just running this world, even though the Lord gave them the world to run. It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right, so even the elites, the Illuminati, that got all this power and doing all this witchcraft, all that's being controlled through the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. This James chapter 2, verse 19, thou believest that there is one God, Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shai, thou doest well. The devils also believe, them spirits, them evil demons, them spirits, man, and tremble, and they in fear of the Lord. That's why I said they don't disobey his commandments. You know, they take and do what they're supposed to do, and they don't complain about it. You know, they're happy to do it. Salaki, give me 1 second. All right. This is back in the book. It says, rather, there are believed to exist certain otherworldly spiritual hierarchies, entities that aid the elitists in creating a powerful effect upon the world, right? Them demons and them spirits on the left-hand side, which is controlled by Yahweh Shema Shai, man. As witchcraft teacher Paul Hudson explains, there simply exists power to be tapped to do good or to do evil. There exist certain entities who will aid you in your spells. You may call these entities gods, spirits, or watchers, or depersonalize them as powers or forces. Right, man? And the Lord gave them that power to dab into, to rule this world. So that's why the elites became rich, and that's why everything going the way it's going. It says the hierarchy. These gods, entities, powers, or forces are said to be hierarchically arranged. At the top, we have great entities, often known as watchers, mighty ones, or gods, which can be contacted to bring a certain power to your rituals. Then there are spirits, entities, or demons, halfway between men and gods in their constitution. Of course, there are many minor elemental spirits. All right, so there's levels to the spirit world. And when you're dealing with these spirits and these demons, it says, Houston says the talisman, images, and symbols, and hand and body signs, and the positions and prescribed actions of body parts will partake of the nature of a spirit or element. In other words, spirits are attracted and supposedly go to work on behalf of the person who wears or displays the magical talisman, charm, image, idol, or symbol, or who practices and puts into operation a particular hand sign, handshake, body movement, or position or ritual, whether that ritual is simple or sophisticated. And whenever you watch the BET Awards, that's all you watching. When you watch a lot of these music videos, that's all you watching. It's rituals being done and them summoning spirits and putting spirits on people. Because the whole Hollywood is witchcraft. It's demonic. It says the more sophisticated and complex rituals and the more detailed, intricate, and powerful is the design of the talisman, symbol, hand sign, etc., the more likely a higher level entity, a being higher on a spiritual totem pole or pecking order, to, so to speak, will be induced to participate in performing desired magical act. And that's why they get what they want when they do these acts, because it's actual spirits and demons giving them that. When they do that, they do it the right way. These demons don't play. They kill you too if you don't do it the right way. You know, it says that is the force of magic that will be applied. A great entity, perhaps a prince or other high up territorial potentate in the demonic spiritual realm, is naturally thought to possess the power to force changes in the real world, and they can. It is no accident that in the Bible, the last day, end times world ruler and his earthly human companions are said to worship the God of forces. Salaki. Let me read that again. It says, there's no accident that in the Bible, the last day, end times, world ruler, and his earthly human companions are said to worship the God of forces. I don't know what precept they're talking about, but Esau and them do worship Satan. But eventually all that's going to be shut down. Jake and them worshiping Satan and don't even know it. But eventually all that's going to be shut down. This Proverbs 6:12. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth, a perverse mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, and teacheth with his fingers. That's these demonic ass devils, these elitists, these Illuminatis, these Masons, from Jake to Esau to the rest of the nations that's doing this. Forwardness is in his heart. They sacrifice babies, regular humans, drink blood, animals, homosexuality, bestiality. He devises mischief continually. He sowed discord, right? And the elites, man. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. And they already said it. The rituals and stuff that they do, they be summoning spirits. And them spirits changes or change things in your reality. You know, they come from the spiritual world and change things in your reality. But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, the elites, the Illuminati, against spiritual wickedness in high places, the Rothschilds, so on and so forth. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Shema Shai, that you may be able to withstand in the day of evil. Only thing that's going to protect you and that armor is the word, the Bible, the true understanding of it. And having done all to stand, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, the truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai. If you claim that you're Israelites, you ain't got no right to be out there, no reason to be out there protesting. That's for you jakes that's, acting like y'all down with Israel, this and other. Y'all not supposed to be outside protesting and tearing up nothing with nobody. Because that's the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's the Lord putting them angels and them demons to work, man. It says, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, right, the Bible. Above all, taking the shield of faith. And that's why y'all out there, because y'all ain't got no faith. Wherewith ye shall be able to quench, to put out all the fiery darts of the wicked, right? Everything that Satan tries to throw at you, man. You're going to be able to repel it and fight against it, man. So you won't be taken out with the rest of these people that's in the world, man. But, with that being said, call Allah, Yahweh Shemel Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.